Chapter 6482. Charlie became interested and asked him with a smile. How did Ari come to this conclusion? Did it hack into the information of Naples Airport? Duncan smiled and said, No, I dare not let it invade the airport casually. Although it has strong computing power cannot replace technology. It can generate realistic videos. But it may not be able to train itself into the most powerful hacker. The protection capabilities of the civil aviation system are still very strong. Almost all of them are provided by top internet security companies. If we invade, we may leave clues and be tracked. Duncan said, Ari's method actually sounds stupid because we have deployed enough vending machines. And the wide-angle cameras inside cover a wide range. So we covered almost all the boarding gates at Naples Airport. And we were able to take pictures of the information boards in front of the boarding gates. So what flights are there at each boarding gate and where are they going? Ari had accurate answers by analyzing the video. And because the video was recorded throughout the entire process. Ari also counted the passenger flow information for each destination city and country. Yesterday and today, all the planes from Naples to Spain were full. And all the tickets to any city were sold out or even oversold. And there were 2 business jets in the business jet building heading to Seville, Spain. Charlie murmured, suddenly so many people going to Spain. It's really a bit strange. Could it be that the Right Army Governor's office is going to change its station? It is very likely. Duncan explained, we also analyzed the facial information of all passengers going to Spain. In the past, 70% of the passengers going from Naples to Spain were European and American faces. That is, Caucasians, but in the past 2 days. The number of yellow people with Asian faces accounted for 60%. This means that most of the new passengers going to Spain in the past 2 days are Asian-looking. So this further confirms your speculation that the Right Army Governor's office should be moving. And their destination is Spain. Charlie couldn't help but exclaimed. Ari turns out to be useful in this way. Simply analyzing the video can get so much information and detect the anomalies. This thing is really useful. Duncan smiled and said, this thing is strong because its computing power is unparalleled. If we let it do calculations, it will be stronger than the computing power of people all over the world holding handheld calculators at the same time. If we let it analyze videos and watch surveillance videos, it is equivalent to distributing the surveillance videos to 100 million people to help us analyze them. The efficiency and meticulousness are not comparable to human power. Charlie nodded and said with a smile. In fact, it is still the Inspector Lee who trained it well. Once it has criminal investigation awareness, it will be able to help us find more problems. When we have all the key hubs in the world under control, the members of the Warriors' Den will be nowhere to hide. Charlie said, by the way, since so many of them are going to Spain in batches, I feel that the group of people who left on the business jet should be more important people in the Right Army Governor's office. You let AI sort out the high-definition facial images of these people. I will invite Ria over and let her take a look. Yes. Duncan smiled and said. Miss Song is the assistant of the Right Army Governor's office. She must know the senior officials of the Right Army Governor's office. Ria had not received the departure notice at this time. Seeing that the female relatives around her had almost left and she was the only one left in the temporary rest area, she felt a little panic in her heart, not knowing how Charlie would deal with her next. While she was nervous, a female soldier from the Cataclysmic Front came over and said to her, Miss Song, Mr. Wade has something to do with you. Ria hurriedly said, Oh, okay, where is Mr. Wade? The female soldier said, Mr. Wade and Inspector Lee are in the factory director's office. Okay, I'll be there. She quickly stood up, walked out of the isolated female rest area, and came to the factory director's office. After knocking on the door, she heard Charlie say, Come in. She pushed the door open and asked carefully, Mr. Wade, are you looking for me? Charlie nodded and said to her, I have a batch of portrait information here. Can you help me see if they are members of the Right Army Governor's office? Rhea asked in surprise. How did Mr. Wade get the portrait information of the right Army Governor's office? And it's a batch. Charlie smiled and said, Take a look first, and I'll tell you after you finish reading.